Okay, so here we are in beautiful Las Vegas once again. We have Monty Hooke here with us, just flown in from Australia yesterday. And
very happy to be here.
Yeah,
very happy.
It's a good place to be, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful day. It's not as cold as it was the last interview I done with him. We had Jean and that with us, but Monty's actually come over. Monty's a business partner of ours back in Australia. He had never been to Las Vegas before, and really needed an eyewitness of properties himself, and I think he got a bit of a shock to really what was available. So, as I said, well, you got in yesterday, Monty. We were straight out on the road looking for properties, and what was your thoughts?
Yeah, well, a couple of things. I mean, obviously the properties, there's a couple of reasons, but you know, back home in Australia we get a lot of stories about, you know, the US economy and the market, and you know, there's a lot of mixed stories. You know, it's all fed by the media, and who knows what to think with the media, you know. But what I'm seeing here in Vegas is the place is full. You know, there's probably 3 million people, 3 million visitors here this weekend. I couldn't get a hotel room, so you know, while everyone talks about the economy being bad, you know, the Vegas is full. You know, so
for sure.
You know, there's that side of it, and that's one of the amazing things I've seen. And the other side of it is the properties. You know, I mean, you took me out yesterday. We saw 4 properties, a couple of the deals that you know, you've tied up for clients already. And they were better than I thought. I mean, those properties, they're immaculate, they're spotless, you know.
Yeah.
They're basically brand new homes, all new carpets, all new everything, you know. And I guess, you know, you can see these things on photos or videos or whatever, but until you see it in person, you don't really know what to think, right? But what I saw was just really amazingly immaculate homes that people could just go straight into. And the communities they're in, you know, like with the pools and you know, the gated community, security. I mean, I'd live there, you know. They'd be great renters. So
for sure. And if you could purchase 4 properties here in America for say $70,000 each, that's comparable to 1 property in Australia.
Yeah.
And get $1,200 to $1,000 to $1,200 a month rental return. Would that not be a pretty good thing? $4,000 a month return.
Absolutely. I mean, what I saw yesterday, you know, the house we looked at, the 3-bedroom house. I mean, that back home in Australia, like on the Gold Coast, for example, that same property would be probably $400,000.
Yeah.
And, you know, we picked that up for $75,000.
Yeah.
And just amazing condition. So, you know, when you compare it to what we can do back home in Australia, I mean, no one's got a crystal ball, no one knows what's going to happen with the market, but these properties here are just so well under what it would cost to build. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like buying $100 for $50, you know, it's just... It's a no-brainer.
And that same house that we looked at yesterday, currently today, for that to be built here, which are still building in Las Vegas, would be $170,000, $180,000 house.
To build, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And 3 years ago, the property was that actual property sold. I think we looked at the MLS for $260,000 or $270,000.
Yeah, and that was the only one sale when it was built, and that wouldn't have been what its peak price would have been. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good place to be. We enjoy it. We're just about to head off down the strip and show Monty a bit of what happens around the strip area and that. And
yes, I mean, there's a lot of reasons for a young guy to want to be in Vegas. But you know, I'm here to look at the properties, and you know, we're going out tomorrow to look at more. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yep. So let's go and have a look at some of them properties after we've been to the strip, and we'll get a bit of footage of that.
Cool. Let's go have some fun, and then go check out some properties.
Yeah, and see who goes over here for either a boot camp or for a property deal that we can do for you.
Yeah, and look, I really hope to see you know, all of our friends back home in Australia come over and join us, because it is as good as it is, as we say it is. You know, so
no worries.
I look forward to seeing you guys here.
Thanks, Monty, and welcome to Vegas.
Cheers. Thanks, Dave. Awesome to be here. Well, welcome back, everyone. I'm here with Dave, and we're standing here in front of this beautiful 3-bedroom place. Dave, you've taken me out on the road and shown me quite a few properties, and I'm pretty amazed at what I've seen. There's some beautiful places still available that are on the market for sale.
This one's a good one?
This one's beautiful. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. It's got granite bench tops. Everything's immaculate. Like, it's just a beautiful.
Built in 2006.
2006. It's just brand new. It's just beautiful. And yeah, this one's still on the market and still available.
List price at $79,900. We can pick it up for $75,000 if we're quick on this one.
Yeah.
They're going pretty quickly. The one we took you to yesterday, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom condo, had a sales price on that for $60,000 on the day.
Yeah.
And what were the agents when we contacted them to purchase it?
Yeah, well, they said, yeah, well, already gone above list price. So,
above list price, 10,000
yeah,
above list price.
Yeah, so just want to maybe explain to people back home, you know, what's happening now in the market.
Okay, so what everyone's doing at the moment is what they call bidding up on properties. Good from our perspective once we own a lot of properties here, because of course that's going to send our property prices back up to regular times again. But right at this time in the market, we really need them to stay stabilised as possible. People are suggesting the properties are still going down. Well, the big properties, the $300,000 and $400,000 properties, they still may be going down at the moment. They've already come down from several hundred thousand. But these properties here, all these properties here were around between $280,000 and $400,000 in their prime. They're not going to take any more hits. So that one we saw yesterday, you're right, it got bid up. It was actually listed at $60,000. It got bid up to $70,000. So people are in the market. Again, this is what happened before. They've turned the market. It's a bidding frenzy, and we're getting outbid on a lot of these properties. Now, you know how many properties we've looked at since you've been here. You've only been here for 3 days, and we've looked at an incredible amount of properties. And of all the properties we've looked at and analysed, we can only really bid on 2 or 3 of them, because the rest of them are either sold or not in good enough condition, or whatever. It doesn't come in with our criteria, and we have a certain criteria that we work by. But this place here is absolutely beautiful. It's just come on the market, and we're ready to take you inside and show you about.
Come on in. As you can see just here on the right, beautiful kitchen, beautiful bench tops, everything's tidy. You know, the walls are immaculate. Just a beautiful, beautifully presented place. And you'll see the floors. It's got really beautiful tiles. This place really is just absolutely moving condition. Would be an excellent renter. You know, I've only been here for a few days. You know, I've seen plenty of properties, but you know, from a perspective of owning a rental property, you know, for people back home, they would want to get something like this. In the downstairs living area, carpets are brand new. Toilet here, just on the left. And up the stairs to where the bedrooms are. And on your immediate left is one bedroom. Good sized bedrooms.
Walk-in robes.
Walk-in robes. Beautifully presented bathroom.
We have a little nook here for can be used as pantry storage.
Yep. Another bedroom, built-ins again. And the master bedroom. Goes outside to a little balcony.
And from the other bedroom too.
Yep, walk in from the other side as well.
So both bedrooms have access to a balcony.
And the ensuite with a nice sized walk-in robe in there.
Huge bathtubs.
Yeah, and there's the showers in this place are actually quite nice. I mean, they're very high standard compared to some of the other properties you've showed me, Dave.
Yeah. So, Monty, what's your thoughts now? Do Australians need to take call to action on this?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, as you explained outside, Dave, you know, there's a bit of a flurry happening. You know, with places like this that are just ready to go, there's a lot of competition for them because you know, there's a lot of investors coming in from overseas now. Everybody's jumping on the bandwagon, so yeah, you've got to get in quick. Really, I mean, you know, there's still a lot of properties out there in the market, but the really beautiful ones that are going to be really great rentals, that are going to be hassle-free, maintenance-free for Aussies back home. That's really what they want back home, right? Mm-hmm. And they're starting to become
few and far between we're starting to see. So yeah, people really have to, if people are interested, they really should contact us and take some action now. So
and one thing you've also seen in our services that we perform over here is the quality of the home inspectors that we get. 37 pages of photographs, anything that could be wrong or possibly wrong or needs changing out on the unit. We do have a great guy that gives us great reports.
Yeah, and even on a beautiful place like this, the inspector you introduced me to before, he'll find all the little bits and pieces. Like he'll go over it with a fine-tooth comb and spits out this report with photos and everything which he showed me, and I'll be able to give everyone back home access to a view of an example of one of those, so people back home can know what they're buying is, they can be rest assured that they know every detail about it. So.